Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and it's a Monday. So what does that mean? It means that it's the hottest Silver Age, of the week. And I'm joined with my good friend Mark Olroyd and from Suddenly Comics, and we are the Price Variants, and we are going to be looking at these hottest Silver Age books of the week. Some really interesting ones actually this week. Some one or two usual suspects, but mostly kind of unique stuff. It was a pretty interesting auction, actually. I'm not sure how well the books did. I'm always afraid. My October prediction is becoming more and more less likely. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it does. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's share my screen. And the first comic we're going to look at is a nice detective comic.
Yeah. So this is first Neil Adams on Batman.
Ah, right. Yes, first Neil Adams art on Batman from 1967.
Hmm. This is one that's on my want list, actually. Strangely,
Yes, I think I've got this.
it's a pretty cool piece.
Yeah, it's good cut, good artwork by Adams. I like the way Batman looks.
He's getting just beaten up next to a tree,
Yeah, yeah,
and all his clothes are
by a
falling
man
off.
by a man in a net stockings on his head.
Yeah. So you can tell that it's not the Golden Age because usually it's Robin that's the one getting beaten up, and Batman's like, "Oh, you'll be fine."
Yeah. Right. Okay, so it looks like a nice grade. It is a nice grade. It's a 9.0. Looks 9.0-ish. Um,
So Detective 370,
it's
right?
actually Carmine Infantino and Neil Adams, so it's a joint effort.
Yeah. But this is the like there's another book people always go for, which I think is it Batman 300 or
Yeah.
200? Batman 200, which is also that's his Neil Adams' first work in the Batman title, but this is his first work on Batman in general.
Okay. All right. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, first Neil Adams art in Batman. Okay, right. So a 9.0 and it went for $119, which sounds ridiculously
Mm.
cheap.
It sounds ridiculously cheap too. I was like, wow, somebody got a total
What?
steal.
I would have bought that for $119. Should have come to me.
That's what like I should yeah. Yeah, I should have gotten this one.
This is crazy. Right.
Yeah.
If this is not another of these that was cheaper in 2015, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, I think
Oh, here we
this
go.
is
It's right down here, look.
boom.
And was it cheaper in 2015? Was it more expensive in
Probably.
2015? Yes, it was double. It was well more pricey, even without inflation. In
I just
2015,
think this was a steal, by the way. If
this,
you just look at that chart, it's like a pretty standardish chart. Like, it's going up,
yeah.
reasonably well. I think this was just somebody like nobody was paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't get it. So, um, it should have gone for double or triple.
Well, at least double. I mean, the last sale in August was $302.
Hmm. Somebody got a total steal. Um, I've been finding that a lot lately that what's happening on Heritage is there's a lot of things where uh, there's a lot of targets of opportunity there where certain books are going for crazy prices. Certain books are just slip under the radar, or people are focusing on one thing, and so they're like, "Oh, I'll let that one pass," and it just it goes for cheap. So because I was watching one other auction on Heritage, and it was a weekly auction. It was during the week auction,
Yeah.
and some really big books sold for really, really cheap. And then other books that I was sort of watching as well went for crazy prices. So it was like one of
I think this is
you
what
can
you were
only
saying last week. It all depends on whether, if you're lucky enough that nobody else is going for the one you're going for,
then
you,
you'll get a steal.
then you'll get it
Yeah,
really cheap. But if there are two or three people going for the one you're going for, then it'll go for a reasonable price.
Yeah, so I'm finding that a lot lately. I think it's just because they have too much stuff. You can't buy them all, so people are picking their battles, and it's like, okay, well, if you have like 5 auctions in a week, it's a little hard to buy it all. The-
Right. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's move on to number two. Let's see if this does better. Okay, this is, I love this comic.
This is another great one.
I have got this. I haven't got it in the 9.0 though.
This is the Shield #1.
Yeah, a great Steranko cover, I believe. Yes, Jim Steranko cover and art story cover. Uh, yeah, really.
And the first few issues of this run, he would do these kind of psychedelic, kind of like very artsy covers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at this. This is definitely 1960s, isn't it? You got your
Yeah,
weird psychedelic black and white waves things here,
yeah.
sort of neon colored. Who
Has
is
like that pop art kind of feel too, like lots of cool things going on in this one.
and this character here with this sort of snazzy flame thing coming out of his hands? I think it's great.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it's a really cool one. So, again, this one seemed a bit cheap for the grade.
All right, so it's a nice grade. Again, it's a 9.0. Looks like a 9.0.
Yeah,
Very nice. And it went for, how much did it go for, Alan? Went for what? $159?
that's what I'm saying. There was a few of these that I think were just like just slipped by. I think this is another one that it's not that it's tanking or anything like that. I think it's just people weren't paying attention.
That again, that's going to be another low one, I think, Alan.
Oh yeah, I can tell you right now.
It is. Look at this. It's right down here. Was it cheaper in 2015? Was it cheap? Was it more expensive in 2015? Yes, it was more expensive in 2015. Our
2015
time traveler from 2015 can go and buy
is
the first two comics cheaper now than he would have paid for them in 2015.
what I was planning on doing is taking this video and sending it back in time, and then just giving a roadmap for people that want to buy comics in the future. Yeah.
My goodness.
Hmm.
What did this sell for during COVID?
Like probably like 400 or 500 bucks.
$518.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed. This is a big book. It's just,
I
I
mean, look
think,
at it, Alan, it's just that's the lowest price it sold for since God knows when.
mhm. And this is not like a minor key either.
No, and
It's like,
this hasn't been particularly driven by any movie stuff or anything. I mean, you know,
yeah, yeah. There's like there were some spec because Nick Fury was in the movies, but
Alfred
this is one
surgery.
that's always been desirable just because it's a cool comic, a
Yeah,
cool
this is
cover.
desirable because of the cover.
Yeah, yeah.
What is going on?
So
Usually a decent cover protects you.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I mean, if you think about this is like you see certain modern books. Like, I mean, I'm talking like modern books that just like literally came out yesterday, and they'll actually sell for more than this one. And it just doesn't, to me, it doesn't make sense. This is
It
a
makes
classic
absolutely
cover.
no sense whatsoever. And you know those comics which you get which are more than it's just come out and are selling for more than this are going to be worth
Mhm.
about,
Nothing in the future. Yeah.
$5 in 10 years' time.
Yeah, exactly. What's the census on this one? I think should be reasonably.
3,000?
Yeah. I figured it would be reasonably high because it
Yeah,
is a key
yeah,
book.
yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's depressing. Next up, we've got Johnny Quest.
Yeah, Johnny Quest. So this is another interesting one. Actually, I think this is getting into that more reasonable price for the grade. It's a 5.0. Johnny Quest, first appearance of Johnny Quest. Um, I'm not sure if they're doing anything with Johnny Quest.
Is
But
it
it's
the
just
first appearance of Johnny Quest? It doesn't say it's the
yeah,
first.
it is. Yeah, it is the first appearance.
It just says
Uh,
it doesn't say that on the blurb.
yeah, I don't know why it doesn't say that, but it
Oh, this
is.
is the only issue as well. It's issue.
Yeah, yeah,
There's no more of them.
yeah. So this is kind of like a key book. It's like a nostalgic character, right? The show is reasonably popular. Um, So yeah, um, I always forget what the white hair guy's name is. Johnny. Johnny is the boy.
Yeah, this is Johnny here, isn't it? The kid.
Yeah, yeah. I always forget. Yeah, I'm terrible with names, but yeah, you got both of them on the cover. It's a cool book. And this is a reasonable price for the grade, I would say. It's
Okay,
not.
we think this one's a reasonable price, $216 for a five.
Yeah,
I have to say, I'd rather have a Sergeant Fury issue one for $150 than this for 260.
Nick Fury.
Nick
Yeah, not
Fury, yeah,
Sergeant.
not
Yeah,
Sergeant Fury.
yeah.
Right, okay, let's have a look. No, I'm afraid it's another record low.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. There's that weird spike. What the heck is that
That
spike?
spike is not COVID. I don't know what it is. That was January 2023.
That's
Um,
too.
let's see.
This is more in line with
This,
that spike is just an anomaly almost. Like this is back on the trend line.
well, it's on the trend line of not going anywhere. So,
Yeah,
the one sold in 2017 for $262. So this is another one this is the third one this week that's cheaper 10 years ago. More
yeah.
expensive 10 years ago. It's cheaper
More
now.
expensive. Yeah, cheaper now. Good time to buy. This
Yeah.
is the time to buy, guys. You can pick up some pretty great books. To me, I actually thought this was more like that spike. I'm thinking I'm just going to ignore it because it's just somebody way overpaid, probably.
Well, if you're ignoring it, this has been on flatting slightly
Yeah,
down over 10 years.
I would have thought that anyways, just because
Yeah. No,
nothing's happening with Johnny Quest.
no.
It's more of a nostalgic buy.
Yeah.
Um, but uh, yeah, I think somebody just overpaid. I bet that's like an eBay fixed price sale or something silly like that. The
Uh,
spike.
it was, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what always happens. The people on eBay will list it for some crazy price.
Yeah.
Some random person
Fixed
will
price,
buy it.
fixed price eBay. Yeah.
Yeah, that always happens. So I kind of will, say, okay, it is what it is. But look at the census on this. It's not a high census count.
192.
Yeah. So pretty low census count for such a kind of classic book.
Yeah. Although not many people
Um,
know who Johnny Quest is.
yeah. Um,
Right. Okay.
so I thought that was
It's
interesting.
going well so far this month.
Yeah, not doing too well. Get
Now
your time machine,
we've
people.
had this one recently. This is a beautiful George Wilson painted cover.
Yeah,
Uh,
I really like this one.
this is The
Um,
Phantom #1 from Gold Key.
Great skull cover, just a really cool book.
And we have seen these George Wilson painted covers doing reasonably well. This is some form of pedigree, the Henry Morrison collection.
Yeah, we saw some from him before.
We did, I think, yeah.
Yeah,
So this is the first appearance of the
and
Phantom.
Phantom in the modern
Oh,
Phantom. It's not
first
the
Gold
first.
Key appearance of the Phantom, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's been around forever. Um, but yeah, he's actually a Platinum Age character. He predates Superman.
On the back, we get the poster cover.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. It's a very cool cover. I like that, that skull sort
Yeah.
of.
Good composition. Good composition.
Mm, yeah.
Right. Okie dokie. This sold for 264 for an 8.5 pedigree. Right.
Yeah, the pedigree really, I don't
Oh,
think would have much value.
well,
Yeah.
a bit more ink on printing the label. Uh,
Yeah. So
it's down, Alan, surprisingly, like the
yeah,
rest of our list.
I would have thought it was down. It seems a little low for the grade.
Yeah. Uh,
Um,
yes, and in 2015, this would have cost you $300. So again, this is
jeez.
the fourth comic in a row that is now cheaper now than it was 10 years ago.
That is so sad. I think it was cheaper last time we looked at it too.
It
Um,
was, yeah.
I think that's partly because the Phantom had what have we actually probably in 2015 there was at least, I think there was a movie in the late 90s, wasn't there? When was the one with the guy from Titanic? Mike Zane or whatever, or something Zane?
No idea.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, there was a movie, I think in the 90s.
Something Zane, I think is the guy.
Yeah,
He was also in Titanic.
yeah.
He played the Phantom. And the movie didn't do that well, so
No,
but it was okay.
that's probably the
Um
spike here, look. Might be, I don't know.
yeah, there could have been like a little spike related to that movie.
Okay,
Um
getting
so
depressing, Alan.
and what's the census count on it?
The census count is, it's not very high, I don't think. 166.
Yeah, I mean these are low. This is a like I always tell people, in these kind of situations, get rarer books. Well, these are rarer books
Yeah,
that aren't
yeah,
performing that well.
yeah.
Um, so yeah,
This is
kind of
another
a
one
tough.
I've probably picked up if I'd seen it. Right.
So this is
Okay,
your buying list, guys. These are all books that are under but valued. You know, pick them up.
right. So
Last one.
this
Now
is
this is
the original Lobo.
yeah.
Why has somebody put a
I don't know. I've seen that on a few books.
Fancast selling?
I had it on one of my Golden Age books that totally not related to Superman.
What's
I
this
don't get why.
with Lobo?
It has nothing to do with Lobo. This
Right.
is Dell. That's DC. It's Superman. This is Lobo. It's not no relation, no connection. This is Lobo number two, by
I
the
mean, if you're
way.
going to get a customized label, get one that's relevant.
Yeah. So this is Lobo number two, and Lobo number two is actually harder to find than Lobo one. It was a
Right.
two. It was a two-issue
Yeah.
series,
Yeah.
and there was a bit of racism at the time. A bit, jeez, and people didn't want to have this on their shelves. So it. And the funny thing is, this came out just prior to Black Panther, and nobody had a problem with Black Panther, but people had a problem with Lobo. So it just didn't perform that well,
Didn't work.
um, because it was there was prejudice against it. But it is a classic book. Yeah. So
Well,
first black hero in comics.
okay. Can Lobo stop you getting a full strike of comics that have gone down, Alan? We haven't had that for some time.
I mean, this is one that's very desirable. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people collect these characters that are very unique. Um, so yeah, this seems actually seems a little low for this book. Sorry, but it
Oh,
does.
it's a disaster. And
Yeah,
coming in,
because it's a hard book to find, and yeah,
yeah, I'm afraid it's another of those that even if you ignore inflation, this was more expensive 10 years ago.
yeah, yeah. I would have guessed that because
Yeah.
it's a hard book to get, and usually, like I've seen them like
This sold
recently.
for $578 last year.
I think
Uh,
that was the auction that I watched. I've seen this one on an eBay auction,
yeah,
and
fixed
it
price
went
eBay auction. Yes, went for 578.
yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, I think that this might be the same book, and it went crazy that time. I just think it was just
it is the
I don't
same
know
one.
what's going on.
It's the same one, Alan.
So
Somebody
that's so
paid
funny.
$578 for this last year.
I was watching. I bid on it. I didn't bid to even close to. I think I bid like a couple $100, but it
Uh,
went crazy, and I was like, no.
this person has just lost nearly $300 on this comic.
Yeah, and it's not an easy book to get. Look at the census count. It's crazy how hard this book is to get.
Oh, there's only 94 of them as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There's only six in
It's,
an 8.0. I mean, that is
yeah,
that is
and
unbelievable.
this is a hard book to get in high grade. This is a high grade copy of this book. Like, I mean, for it's not an easy one to get in high grade. Like, what's the highest grade? Is there actually a 9.8 even?
I think there is. Yeah, no, there's no 9.8, but there is a 9.6.
Yeah, it just shows you, like, usually
No,
if you get that,
9.6 has never sold. The next
Yeah,
grade is a 9.0, which sold for $700 in
yeah,
2019, 6 years ago. So this very rarely comes up.
yeah. So
Uh,
I think again, this is just another steal. Like,
well, that's five in
you
a
know,
row, Alan. You have
you know
now
what's funny?
you have
I
now got
actually,
five comics, all of which are at record lows and are cheaper now than they were 10 years ago.
you know what the funny thing is, and this is just me, being a little bit transparent. I was actually the underbid on this book.
Oh, what this for the one?
This on Heritage, yeah, I actually bid on this one.
Oh, Alan, you should have got this. You should have gone a bit
So
higher.
what happened was, what I do is I put like a lowball bid on my Heritage auctions,
Yeah,
and then just walk away from it and
yeah,
don't watch the actual auction. If
yeah,
I win, I win.
yeah.
I was the top bid. I think somebody just went up,
Just went
and
you were
then
just a couple of dollars over you.
yeah, yeah. Well, whatever the next bid amount is,
Damn
yeah.
it, that would have been a great win at two. Well, even at $300, it would have been a great
Yeah,
win.
I put like a 200 and something bid, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting that this one sold for so cheap. Like, I was like, oh, that's a really nice copy. It was funny that it's the same copy I bid on twice now and lost both times. I'll wait one more time and it'll be cheaper, so I'll be good.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll go cheaper next time. I think whoever's got this is going to hang on to it now. Um,
Yeah, I think they got a steal. So
yeah. Right.
okay, I think that's my five books.
Yeah. Congratulations, Alan.
So
You've got a full strike of
like,
disasters.
yeah, all going back to 2015, and you'll
Yeah.
do better.
Yeah.
Buy your time machine, guys, or use your time machines from 2015. Come here. We'll, you know, we'll sell you some comics and you'll be happy.
Go back home. Hold on to them
it's
for about 5 years and sell them during COVID.
just sell them during COVID. Okay. That's, I feel like, yeah, I'll record this video as if it's like for 2015. So people, these are the books to buy. Go to COVID. COVID will happen around 2020. Just you'll think it's the end of the world, but sell all your comics. Just
Sell
sell
all
them
your
all.
comics, sell everything.
Sell everything.
Get the
Okay.
cash, hold
And,
it for
and
until
then you'll
2025, and then go out and buy everything.
and you can buy it all again.
Well, you
Okay.
can
And
buy
it'll be,
three copies of all of the ones you sold.
yeah, exactly. So enjoy this piece of financial advice from the future. If you want to see more financial advice from the future, go to check out Mark's video in the link. The link is in the description. Go over there, check it out. Okay. Bye guys.